Hey YouTube, it's Rarity and this is my Cosmo deck profile that I used in the Louisville Regional. I ended up getting 22nd place. Um, I was gunning for top 8, but well, I'll go in my matchups later. But the deck performed very well for me, and I know 22nd isn't like that great or anything, but I want to do a deck profile on this because my Cosmo build is pretty unique. I don't know, I really like it. I designed it to be able to out a lot of different situations, and so because of that, I really enjoy it, and I do think the deck is really strong. So obviously the 3 Farm Girls, 3 Goodwitch, 3 of all the Slip Rider and the Forerunner, all that stuff. I play Triple Max C, and this card is just amazing. Excuse me, especially since that weekend was the first weekend that Noden was out, and this definitely put in a lot of work. Every time I opened up with this card, like, it just promised me that that I was going to have a good sense of card advantage and be able to get into the better cards in my deck. Play Double Honest, and you just have to play Honest in Cosmos. The only thing I usually side these out against Necros, and that's just because you don't, you try not to get trished, and so you don't want to hold on to things like Honest, especially like if it's not going to net you any advantage because it's just going to get trished out of your hand. One main deck Thunder King, and this guy was amazing. I saw him in my second Necros matchup. I saw him pretty early, and he definitely won me the game. And then in my and then game 2 of that same matchup, I opened up with him, and so I was able to summon him, and I think set like 1 or 2 back row, and it was all I needed. I think he only went like into his second turn, and then he was like, you know what, I can't beat it. Thunder King is that good. And then one main deck Vanity's Fiend, and I'll get to that in a while, but this guy's amazing. Main deck, like game 1s, I'm not sure if I actually saw him that often throughout the tournament. But regardless, he's definitely really, really good. For spells, we have Triple Talon, obviously, Triple E-Telly, standard Double Dark Hole, and then we have the double Monarch Storm 4th. And the reason I put this in here is because, first of all, we do have a level 5 main deck that's Slip Rider, so that's a 1 tribute right there. Every now and then it'll come up where you'll tribute one of your own monsters just because you for Forerunner, so you can do the double because you can't get to a Slip Rider or the Vanity's Fiend, and it's like I really need to clear this field, and so I don't think I did it. I know I didn't make him during the tournament or anything, or not with tribute anyway. But this combo right here is just amazing because you can just, it solves a lot of your problems. People always say that Cosmos have a really hard matchup with Dolls. Dolls are one of my best matchups, primarily because it's the deck I have the most playtesting against. That's just because that's what like everyone plays at my locals, pretty much all the good players, and I was just tired of getting shit on over and over again by Construct. So I decided to throw these in there, and then simultaneously I threw in the 1 Vanity's Fiend, just because he's just a game stealer. Like, you'll be losing games that you shouldn't win. You tribute their monster for a Vanity's Fiend, and then they can't do anything, and it's just amazing. This also helps when you know that they set something like a dragon or a Squamata, and you don't want your monster getting popped. Now, though, like, sometimes you can just swing into him with Forerunner and you're fine, but sometimes you'll need to get damage in with a Farm Girl to get Search or whatever, and you just tribute this off and summon that monster, and then whether you already have a Farm Girl on field or you E-Telly one out or whatever, that's another thing. This plus E-Telly is just a stupidly amazing combo where you can just, it clears the field, it throws your opponent off, they're not expecting it, and then you get to do all your Farm Girl shenanigans still. This won me like all my games. Like, no joke, it's my favorite card of the whole fucking deck. I was playing 2 Shrink. This card, again, I wanted this to have the I want this deck to have good matchups against as much as possible. So it actually helps with Infernoids, because a lot of times when you're playing Infernoids, they just summon Deviati, and it's really, really hard. It's harder for this deck to get over Deviati than it is for Construct, just because he's just retarded. But this card, all you have to do is this and any monster, and you can kill Deviati. It also helps with Construct, just normal summon either Farm Girl or Good Witch, or a Slip Rider if it was tributed off. And I've done that before too. I've tribute summoned my Slip Rider, and then it'll stay on the board for 2 or 3 turns or something, and then my opponent will try to swing into it with a Construct, and then I can either do Shrink, Honest. I've also play Limiter Removal, so like whatever to make him stronger than Construct, and they'll forget. They'll be like, "We're not." I'll say Damage Step, and they're like, "What are you talking about? His effect is activating." I'm like, "No, it's not. He was tribute summoned." But yeah, mainly I put this in there to help against the bad matchups, and then sometimes it's just really hard to. If we could play more Honest, we would, but we play that. Also, this is good against Necros. It's better than Honest because you can set it. For the 1-ofs, we play Book of Moon, Limiter Removal, and Raigeki. This was like the last card I threw in the deck, and I was contemplating between that and MST, and I just decided no MST. The deck doesn't really need it. And Book of Moon definitely put in work. It's also really good since we main deck Vanity's Fiend and Thunder King. Sometimes you'll wanna book them and then do your own shenanigans, and then flip your guy face up. And then, Raigeki, obviously, and Limited Removal. A lot of people actually, I think, cut that, but it's just a surprise out of nowhere, I won the game kind of card. And it happened, I think, twice during the event in different games. I always get them in game 1 with this card. And then sometimes in game 2 I'll side it out. But they'll be like 4,000 or something. I'll swing with Slip Rider or Forerunner or whatever. They're like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like entering Damage Step, and then they're like, oh no, what have I done? But yeah, I like that card. And then it's a pretty heavy spell lineup. I think it's like 15. And then I run 6 traps, 2 Fiendish Chains, and then for the 1-ofs, Warning, Bottomless, Compulse, and Torrential. I love Compulse. A lot of people don't like Compulse right now, but I think these traps are all amazing. If I could play any more of these 4, obviously I would. I have contemplated double Fiendish Chain, like that other Book of Moon could have been a Fiendish Chain, but I just opted for Book of Moon over it because I just think it's a stronger card. That's the main deck though, and then we'll go into the irrelevant extra deck. I play a Nightmare Shark just in case, because it's the easiest rank to make is rank 3s. So I was like, I have to have at least 1 in there. I didn't want a Zen Mains or some shitty card like that. A Dante, I don't know. Whatever, I mean, there's no point. But like, since this deck does do so much damage, having a Nightmare Shark theoretically can win a game. 1 Castel, I really need to get ulti. It's like the only thing in my deck. Not the only thing, but one of the only things in my deck that are not sexy. I think I used him once. I don't think I really went into the extra deck at all. Exiton, I went to Cowboy once. I never made Exiton. Never made Ptolemy. Trivere is just in there so you can put him underneath Ptolemy in case I don't want to go into Diamond. Never made him, obviously. Never made Durendal. Never made Pleiades. Never made Volk. Never made Big Eye. I think I made him once. This guy's awesome. I love this guy. And I never made my Synchros, but they're in there just mainly because they're sexy. Got my Ghost Black Burrows, my Miss Princess, Scrap Dragon, and then my DT Trish. But yeah, really didn't use that. You can go into if you're going into an event with Cosmos, you could not even go with an extra deck. And then for the side deck, 2 MSTs. Like I said, I didn't want to main them, but obviously I was expecting a lot more, like, I don't know, I didn't really see like a lot of floodgates against me, but there's not really many floodgates that are good against me. The only thing is in my BA matchup, game 1 he opened up skill drain, and so obviously then I wish I had MST, and then there's nothing I could do about it. But I don't know. I just think 2's fine. Here's the card that put in work all day. Retaliating Sea, probably one of my favorite side deck card. A lot of people were maining this at the event, actually. Or not a lot, but a few people. And it did well for them. But that card's just stupid good right now. We have the other Vanity's Fiend. We have 1 Majesty's Fiend. 2 Jinzo. And I opted for Jinzo over... I was just going to do like Trap Stun or Decree or something. But since I was going with the... And I have the other... Stormforth. Since I was going with the Stormforth technique, or whatever, the method system, I decided that Jinzo would be better, because I could also, in the process, be getting rid of a monster when going against back row decks, such as, like, Tellers or BA, or... Which, granted, this isn't the best against BA, as it is against, like, Tellers or Ritual Beasts, but I never saw them either. But I wanted to be prepared. But I figured that this would be better. I don't think... I never summoned him. I decided him, I think, once, though. I think I just sided him against BA. I think it's the only trap deck I played. Yeah, that's the only trap deck I played. So that's all I sided against. Now, afterwards, because BA was one of my losses, I was X2-1, by the way. So I was like, what's that, 6-3? 6-2-1, I mean. So, I contemplated maybe taking the Jinzos out for Flying Seas. But at the same time, I didn't see the Jinzos in the game either. But, I don't know, that guy just opened like kind of wonky. In a good way, wonky. Triple Lancia for the mirror match, Necros, Ritual Beast. I don't know. I really like that card. I could maybe cut it down to 2, but oh, and Infernoids. this oh man, I've wrecked my Infernoid player. And then 2 Ghost Ogres, but I never saw Cleese. I did side this against something else though. What was it? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I played a Yosenju player, and I sided this against him, and that definitely helped. Yeah, sorry, Jolly. Yeah, I don't know if I'd actually... Like I said, I'm thinking about the Jinzos. Honestly, I didn't have very much playtesting against BA going into it. I just assumed it was going to be an easy matchup, but that guy just opened the stones. Like, he just destroyed me. So I lost my first round to the Cosmos, the mirror match, which sucks because of Stormforth, I just have a really easy time against the mirror match because they summon whatever and then I tribute it off and it's like no problem at all, and it just sets them so far behind. But I didn't, out of 3 games, I only saw 1 Max C and I saw 0 Stormforths. So I don't know. I was really disappointed in that just because. And the guy ended up scrubbing out and stuff too. Not that I think he was a bad player, but I don't think he was obviously, because like I said, he scrubbed out. He wasn't that great of a player. And sometimes you just lose to Yu-Gi-Oh. You don't lose to players. And then I 2-0'd a Clown Doll. I 2-0'd Infernoids. That was like the quickest. That was like a 7-minute match. Game 1, because I won the die roll. I made him go first game 1, and he didn't do anything, and then I just OTK'd him. And then game 2, he made me go first. I opened double Retaliating Seed. He reasoninged, I Retaliating Seed, and then he summoned some like weird tech guy. It looked like then summon Skull. I think it was an Archfiend or some shit. But anyway, he summoned that, and then main phase 2, or he used that to attack over Retaliating C, so I gained a Max C. And then main phase 2, he monster gated, and then I dropped the other Retaliating C. And he didn't summon the Archfiend guy there. He summoned Patrulli and attacked over Flying C, whatever. And then monster gated into the Archfiend guy, and then on my turn, So I still had Retaliating Sea up on board, and then I Stormforth for Vanity's Fiend, And then at that point, he was just so floodgated out by those 2 cards that he just scooped. He's like, I can't beat that. Then I played my buddy Jolly with Yosenju's, 2 of that as well. And he actually almost beat me game 1. We were both down to 900 life points. And he summoned Kama, whatever fucking number it is, that attacks directly. And like I said, we were both at 900 and he got Tinky up. So that would have made it, the damage would have been 950. But then I used Shrink. I had Shrink set. And that saved me because I forget, I think it would have been like 450 after Shrink. I don't know, because it would have made his original attack half. This is where the math kicked in. So he was 1800, so this would have made him 900, but then it was plus 100, so it was 1,000. So it made it 500. Yeah, because then whatever the, I don't know, the Yosenju guy, he's worded weird. It says whatever damage I would take would be half. So he was at 1,000, and then it made it 500. And so I barely made it through that one. And then obviously, because I had a 4-runner on board, and then he had no back row. And so the Yosenju guy goes back to the hand, and then I won. And then I got him game 2 as well. I don't really remember what happened there. Actually, I might have Jinza'd him. I don't remember. I can't remember that game. Anyway, and then I played 2 Necros players back to back, and made quick work of them. Like I said, T-King. Oh my god, T-King was amazing. Like Vanity's Fiend was amazing against Necros. It's just, Necros is probably my easiest matchup. Just the way that I have my deck built, and I just have outs to so many things, and outs to Valk, and just inherently through Cosmos. 2-0, wait. Yeah, a 2-0 to Clown Doll player. Oh wait, no, that wasn't it. That was Wesley. I didn't 2-0 him. He beat me. No, he beat me game 2. I beat him game 1, and he beat me game 2 in time. So we had to tie, and that sucked. That was a really good game though. It was like the grindiest, which I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about when you just have an amazing game, and that was definitely an amazing game. And then I had to play BA though, and I got just ravaged by BA. Like I said, game 1 he opened skill drain, and then game 2 he would always, this happened twice, pissed me off. He would have 2 back row, and then I would summon a Slip Rider, pop 1. That one would always be Karma Cut, and he would Karma Cut away my Slip Rider. And then I'd board wipe him, I'd do a little bit or whatever, and then he activated his other card, which was Traveler. It happened twice in game 2. It pissed me off. It's like, for real? Summon 5 monsters? Whatever. I guess that's fine. So I got destroyed. Like I said, I don't have very much playtesting against BA, which I'm going to fix before I go to Columbus. I'm going to really get on some BA playtesting tonight, actually. But at the same time, I feel like he just opened the stones both games, and there's just nothing. Again, I lost to Yu-Gi-Oh. But again, that deck's really good though. I love BA. And then 2-0 to Clown Doll. And then that was my last match. And oh yeah, that was Michael Hilton. Yeah, I had to kick him out. He was trying to get his invite, and I think it was just retaliating. See, like I said, that card's just stupidly good right now. It kind of pisses me off that it's common. That's how good it is. Yeah, I wish they. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they reprint this as the ulti in the next Astral, so they can match my my Maxis. But that would be beautiful, especially when it dies, because since it searches the Maxi, I don't know, just if they're both ulti, it'd be awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna take this. I don't know, I might tweak it. I thought about maybe playing Mind Crush over Shrink. I don't know. Maybe thinking about cutting Shrink. It just depends on what I see that day. At Louisville, I only saw 1 Inferno, and it didn't even matter because I just destroyed them with Flying C. But at the same time, this also really helps my doll matchup. So I don't know. There was a lot of dolls at Louisville, so I might keep it in. It was everywhere. And I don't know, like I said, I just need more playtesting against BA. Because if I won that matchup, I think because then I would have been 7-1-2 or no 7-1-1, and so I think I would have made top 8, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying though, because I really want that red eyes, man. That thing is sexy. But anyway, as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any of the sexy cards that I need, let me know, because this deck is almost fully pimped out. And this has been Rarity Home. Peace out.